Got a question asking if a landlord can ask a tenant to vacate a property for personal use. For example, they want the landlord's daughter to move into the unit. Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Warrior on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to our videos here. Now, to answer this question, I'm going to just assume state law at this point. No local just cause ordinance applies because every ordinance is a little bit different here. Okay, under state law, if the tenancy was exempt under the Tenants Protection Act of 2019, yes, this landlord could absolutely give notice to ask a tenant to vacate the property to facilitate his daughter to move in. Okay. Even if we were to talk about the Tenants Protection Act of 2019, if the landlord had to comply with the act, a landlord could give no fault just cause notice to facilitate his daughter to move in. Under the Tenants Protection Act of 2019, an owner can give a tenant a notice to facilitate an owner move-in or qualified relative move-in, which state law defines either as a spouse, domestic partner, or first-degree relative, such as a parent-child, a parent or grandparent-grandchild relationship. Under the Tenants Protection Act, though, if a tenancy is terminated for no fault just cause reasons, the landlord has to strictly comply with portions of the Tenants Protection Act, including having a lease term that allows for unilateral termination of the tenancy, that the tenancy be based on one of those relationships I just mentioned, so owner or their qualified relative. Now, as of last year, 2024, qualified relative that the landlord issues the termination notice on must live there for 12 months or more, and yet to pay 1 month's worth of move-out assistance either by direct payment within 15 days or waive the last month's worth of rent on the termination notice. So your mileage is going to vary based on those rules. So to answer this TikToker's question, absolutely. This landlord could issue a notice for those reasons, but their mileage is going to vary as to how they go about terminating the tenancy, because if the landlord is subject to the Tenants Protection Act of 2019, they're going to have to follow those requirements, or they may not have to give cause at all. So, landlords, if you are facing a situation where you're contemplating terminating a tenant's tenancy, to facilitate an owner move in or a relative to move in, and you're not sure about which rules apply or if the Tenants Protection Act is going to apply in your case, and you're in the Northern California area, feel free to reach out to our profile, go to our website, and book a free case review session, and we can talk more about that. There are a couple of questions on the website that I'll ask if we're a good fit or not. But put your comments, questions down below in the video, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Until next time, folks, I'll talk to you then. Thanks.